So, I will admit that the title of this video is a little bit clickbaity, but it is really true. I'm not enjoying riding anymore, and I don't want to ride anymore. And it sounds really strange to say because most of you know me from Ash Ivory Moto. You know I love motorbikes and the community that surrounds it. But recently, when I get on my bike in the mornings and I go to ride to work, I'm really not looking forward to that ride. And it actually has nothing to do with riding and the bike and everything to do with the fact that I'm suffering from burnout. So when I'm not riding my bike, I'm working for a startup, and I've been at that startup for 5.5 years now. And for the most part, I've really enjoyed my time there. I've made some amazing friends and relationships. I've met some really wonderful people. I've worked with some really amazing companies, but lately it's just not feeling the same. I didn't realize it at the time when this all started. I thought maybe it was just a patch I was going through, which happens, especially in startup world. Things can get rough. There's funding to raise, there's clients to keep happy, there's teams to grow, and there's some pretty long hours to work. But this time it was different. I realized I was suffering from burnout. And a lot of the time when you think about burnout, people associate it with high stress and hating life and hating your job. But my experience was that it kind of crept in slowly. And I think that's the difference between experiencing burnout and maybe a full-on breakdown. Burnout for me looked like getting on the bike in the morning and not wanting to ride, or being on the bike and realizing I haven't connected with my journey halfway through the ride. I've just kind of been thinking about nothing of importance or being mindful if I'm not thinking about anything at all. Burnout for me looked like disengaging with my friends and family. Even though I was present and I was spending time with them, I wasn't actually connecting and my mind was elsewhere. Burnout for me looked like spending time with my wife, but not really listening and not being aware of her needs and what I could do for her. And I'm normally a pretty mindful, present person. So the reason why I wanted to share this was not to make you feel sad for me, because the good news is I've made the decision to try something new. I've decided to step away from that role, take a little bit of time for myself, and ultimately move into something new and different, and something that will hopefully get me excited again about startup life. But the reason why I'm sharing it with you is because if you're anything like me, and you probably are because you follow along with me, riding is a really key, important part of your life. And for me, that was one of the first signals where I realized something was wrong. So for you, it might not be the bike, but if it is, and you're not enjoying riding anymore, make sure you're paying attention to what is going on in your life, and if you really need to make a big, scary decision like I did. Or maybe it's just a small decision, changing a small habit or trying something different. I'm really happy. I'm happy to take some time off and focus on a few of the things I love, to get my creative ideas back into my small brand neutral as well, and get some designs out there again, because I've really been neglecting that. I hope this has helped. I hope me sharing my thoughts and my experience might help you understand whether you're really happy or if you need to change something. And if you've got any thoughts or experiences to share of your own, I'd love to hear it. I'll definitely keep you up to date on my journey and let you know how I'm traveling. And I'm sure in future I'm going to be traveling in a far more mindful way on my bike. So thanks for watching, and as always, stay friendly, stay mindful, and ride daily, and I'll see you next time.